Hello to all of my destiny walkers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, God's Divine Purpose. Hi, my name is Lakeisha Thompson, better known as Keisha. Thank you all for subscribing, coming in, liking, and sharing my content. So today's topic I want to talk to you about is narcissists. Narcissist is traits of narcissism and full-blown narcissist personality disorder. I am not a therapist. I am not a psychiatrist. I don't prescribe medication, but I am giving you the revelation that God has given to me from my own personal experiences. I know on this channel, I often talk about toxic relationships. We also talk about knowing your identity and knowing your worth, developing an intimate relationship with God, because all of this will help you when it comes to getting in contact or dealing with people that are toxic and people that battle with cluster Bs or narcissism. When it comes to narcissists, I know we heard that term or toxic people. When we hear the term narcissism, where do they actually come from? That's what we were probably wondering. But narcissism was an old Greek and ancient time, Greek and Roman myth story. It was a guy named Narcissus, and he was rejected by Eco, and he couldn't handle the rejection. So he fell in love with his image. Looking in the river, he fell in love with his image and couldn't pull himself away. So he eventually fell in and drowned. That's where we get the term narcissism from. Signs that we can identify if a person is a narcissist, they have certain signs, like they have a grandiose self-image. They think they are better looking than others. They think they deserve better treatment. They think they have more knowledge than other people. They just think that they're all around important. For me, they believe that they are gods. They are to be worshipped. They are to be praised. They are to be lifted up. You are to wait on them hand and foot. So I think that when it comes to narcissism, they think that they are small gods. They are never compassionate. They never apologize. They think, woe is me. Everybody's against me. They can even play the victim when if they have a sickness or illness. Oh, it's so hard on me, or everything points back to them because they lack empathy. They exploit others for money, time, energy vampires. They suck you out of your energy. They always have you tired and drained because of you're always pouring into somebody that is never whole or never complete. So you will always be drained because they come to pull and suck the energy from you. They crave adoration. They crave fame. They have false fantasies. Now that we discuss some of the traits that you can look for in a narcissist person that has narcissism, and we want to know how is it, where did it come from, how is it developed? I'm not a therapist, like I said, or either a psychiatrist, but I think it has something to do with like childhood trauma, their parenting lifestyle, neglect, hurt, pain. So they're like stunted babies or stunted infants that have tantrums, and so to speak, like a grown adult that pitch tantrums, and it can be detrimental physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. They will drain you in every aspect of your life. So easier way for you to understand what is a toxic person or a narcissism, a person that have traits or full-blown NPD, or just a straight up narcissist, psychopath, sociopath, any other cluster Bs, is that they are very toxic. They are very, very toxic people, and they're like energy vampires. Like I say, they drain your energy. They help draw your light in. They dim your light. Like I was saying in the previous videos, light and darkness do not mix. If you're light and they're darkness, it's not going to mix, because you want to shine, but they want to pull your energy so you can't shine. You always be bitter, upset, angry, feeling frustrated, wore out, because you're trying to figure out what is going on. When you have a toxic person in your life, such as a person that's dealing with on the narcissism spectrum, it's hard to detect what is real, what's reality from what is not, because they have you always in a web of confusion. There's always confusion around them. And they are sent by the enemy to kill, steal, and destroy. That is abuse on every level you can think of. Because we know that the Word of God lets us know that God is not the author of confusion. So when you have all this chaos going around you, you have chaos in your children, you have chaos when it comes to your finances. It seems like you just can't get a grip of what's going on in life. You need to sit down and evaluate the person that you're dealing with. You're probably sleeping with the enemy, because Satan disguises himself as a form of light. See, the thing is, when he disguises himself, he has to transfigure himself back into. So it's up to us to see the transformation and catch him at his scheme. See, the Satan know who to use, closest person to you. So we have to be careful when it comes to dealing with people that are on the spectrum, because they'll be easily used by the enemy to destroy you and your purpose and your mission that God has called you to do. That's why I stress so much on this channel that each one of us has to develop an intimate relationship with God, because God will reveal things to you that are hidden from you. See, Satan wants you to be blinded. He wants to blindside you. He wants to distract you with the very thing that's closest to you. So we have to be on our guard, on our post, when we are dealing with these type of people, toxic people. These people can be very, very dangerous when it's time for trying to leave a person that is toxic, because they hate rejection. They hate rejection. They fight it nail and tooth rejection. So you have to be very careful when it comes with dealing with these kind of people, because they hate rejection, because it hurts their self-image. They have them to reflect back into what they really don't want to see themselves, because they think they're so worthy. They think they're above others. They think that everything revolves around them. So when you reject them, they feel unwanted. They feel the abandonment. They feel the neglect. Whatever that childhood trauma that they had felt, or what stunted them at that age, it comes back to reality to them. When it comes to narcissism, traits of narcissism, or full-blown NPD, all of it can be very, very challenging. We are human beings. We all are human beings. We have some of the traits of narcissism. Yes, we have self-validated, or we have not inflated egos. We like to be lifted up. We like to be, but theirs are to the point where it's detrimental. It's hurt other people. So that will make the difference between us and them, is that we have that empathy. We have that we can sympathize with others. We have that compassion. We crave admiration too, but theirs are so heightened to the fact that they don't care who get hurt in the process of it. So I hope that this sheds some light on what is narcissism, traits of narcissism, and full-blown NPD. Until next time, remember, I love you. Most of all, God's love you. Until next time, be blessed.